Have you ever thought about the true cost of your Apple products? We all love our iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks, but what about the human cost behind them? Did you know that Apple has been accused of exploiting child labor to manufacture their products? In this video, we'll be diving into the ethical concerns surrounding Apple's manufacturing practices and how they've been able to profit off the backs of child labor. Get ready for a shocking and eye-opening look into the dark side of one of the world's most popular brands. Apple, founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne, has grown to become one of the world's most valuable companies. With a market capitalization of over $2 trillion, Apple has built an empire on innovation, sleek design, and a loyal customer base. Their products, such as the iPhone, iPad, and MacBook, have revolutionized the way we live, work, and communicate. But how ethical is Apple's success? It's important to note that Apple's growth is not solely due to child labor. Many factors have contributed to their achievements, and we'll discuss some of these before diving into the controversies surrounding their ethics. Apple's success is largely built on their commitment to design and innovation. Their products are known for their sleek, minimalist designs and intuitive user interface. Apple's design philosophy focuses on creating products that are not only visually appealing but also easy to use. This has attracted millions of customers and set them apart from competitors. Apple has cultivated a loyal customer base, with many consumers exclusively buying Apple products. This loyalty stems from their consistent quality, user-friendly software, and ecosystem of interconnected devices. Customers know that when they purchase an Apple product, they can expect a high standard of quality and seamless integration with their existing devices. Apple's marketing strategy has played a critical role in their success. They've managed to create a sense of exclusivity and luxury around their products, making them desirable to consumers. Their advertisements and product launches are often highly anticipated events, generating buzz and excitement that translate into sales. The dark side of Apple's success: child labor and working conditions. Now that we've acknowledged some of the legitimate factors behind Apple's success, let's dive into the ethical concerns regarding their profits and the use of child labor in their supply chain. Apple has faced numerous allegations of child labor in their supply chain, particularly in the mining of minerals such as cobalt, used in their lithium-ion batteries. According to a 2016 report by Amnesty International, children as young as 7 were found working in cobalt mines in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. These mines supply cobalt to major tech companies, including Apple. In 2020, the international rights advocates filed a lawsuit against Apple and other tech giants on behalf of 14 families from the DRC. The lawsuit claims that these companies knowingly benefited from and aided the use of child labor in cobalt mining. It is estimated that around 40,000 children work in mines across the DRC. Foxconn, a major Apple supplier, has also been at the center of controversy regarding worker conditions. A 2010 investigation by the Southern Weekly, a Chinese newspaper, revealed that workers at Foxconn's factories were subjected to long hours, low pay, and poor living conditions. This led to a string of worker suicides, drawing international attention to the issue. In response to these allegations, Apple has taken steps to improve working conditions in their supply chain. They have implemented a supplier code of conduct, which sets standards for labor and human rights, health and safety, and environmental practices. Apple also publishes annual supplier responsibility progress reports, outlining their efforts to address these issues. However, critics argue that these efforts are not enough, and that Apple still benefits from unethical labor practices. In 2021, the information reported that Apple's Supply Lens technology was using forced Uyghur labor from Xinjiang in their factories. Apple denied these claims, stating that they had found no evidence of forced labor in their supply chain. As we've explored, Apple's success is not solely due to child labor and unethical practices. Their commitment to design, innovation, and marketing has undoubtedly played a significant role in their growth. At the same time, it's crucial to acknowledge the ethical concerns and the impact they have on Apple's profits. Apple's profits are, in part, a result of low production costs, which can be attributed to cheap labor in their supply chain. Although Apple has made efforts to address these issues, there is still room for improvement. Ultimately, consumers have the power to shape the ethics of companies like Apple. By demanding transparency and holding companies accountable for their supply chains, we can encourage changes that lead to more ethical business practices. With a greater focus on ethics and sustainability, Apple's success could be celebrated without the shadow of controversy that currently surrounds it. Apple's success should not come at the cost of exploiting vulnerable populations or violating human rights. As a company with such a significant impact on the world, it's important for Apple to prioritize ethics and sustainability in their business practices. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your opinion on this topic. Also, feel free to like and follow.